If you're an average Joe like me and the thought of resort makes you poop your pants, then don't wait until next swipe to know where to get your tools. This cabin loot route contains bolts and nuts, and the other many tools and materials you will need to progress your hideout. This AI generated, never seen before loot route contains 19 jackets, 16 toolboxes, 11 duffel bags, 6 caches, 3 high value key spawns, 2 weapon boxes, and enough candy to make your teeth rot. Speaking of candy, watch until the end to see how to implement extract camping to the route.
Get shit on!
You're going to want to start the farm route to the northmost part of the village at the first cache. How you get there safely is on you. Take an immediate right and head to the shack to loot the jacket hanging on the wall. This route has enough loot for 2 to 3 of your mates, so bring them along. If you're looking for a casual round of home invasions and robbery, then run this at night. But if you fuck with the war and enjoy sending salty PMCs back to the lobby, run this during the day. The more you run this route, the more shortcuts and loose loot you'll find, so hop in an offline raid and practice. I went ahead and sped up the looting so you don't fall asleep on me. I did my best to keep this guy entertaining, but it wouldn't be learning if it was always fun. If you're overqualified for this route, or you enjoy sucking, jump ahead to some high quality extract killing for the quest the TARKOV shooter, Silent Caliber, and Shooter Born in Heaven. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. If you get lost or turned around in this concrete jungle, reference the map I made on the bottom right because I'm awesome. There's a PMC spawn on the other side of this house. A good indicator is the front door will be open if they know the loot route. A lot of times they fuck off to resort, so you have nothing to worry about. Scavs often don't spawn here, and you don't have to worry about the Shoreline boss Sanitar. This is the first of 2 caches players gravitate to because they're easy to find, so keep your head on a swivel and don't be afraid to yeet a grenade at a funny looking bush. Hey, piece of candy. If it looks like I'm lost in the sauce when looking for loose loot in houses, it's because I am. I haven't quite memorized the spawns because there are so many and I don't have the luxury of playing this game 12 hours a day. When in doubt, hug the right wall through the inside of the house and you'll eventually learn them through repetition. Most importantly, don't forget to say, "Ooh, piece of candy," when looting loose loot. Check the chair next to the 2 jackets for West Wing Room 203 key. I left the map up during this clip so you know where I'm camping. Players generally don't know the layout of Village, or how to loot the area effectively. You'll find a lot of dummies walking in the middle of the road, so do them a favor and remind them why they shouldn't do that. Can you guess what key this turd was looking for? He was looking for the cottage safe key, so make sure you're behind the trigger and not in front of the barrel. If you spawn here, always take a tactical pause and see if any potential targets present themselves to you. This is a second high traffic risk stash on the run because it's easy to find. I don't like looting the cache across the street because I don't want to die in a concrete drainage pipe like the fellow earlier. As we're headed to Compound 3, we are hitting the halfway mark of this route. I don't see too many PMCs looting the second half over here, but that doesn't mean you should be complacent. Wooden footsteps are very loud, so avoid running inside, but hope your enemies do so you can pinpoint their location. Inside this shoebox is where West Wing 104 key spawns. Keep in mind tunnel extract is over the hill, so if you hear scavs start shooting, go take a gander to see if you can conveniently ruin someone's day. The shed across the way has 2 toolboxes and a duffel, so be sure not to skip it. So you don't think I pulled a scar out of my ass, here's the first time looting a LEDX while I was gathering content for this video. Always run across the road from compound 4 to 5. It makes communication with others smoother if you create and go over brevity words before the session. Feel free to use the system I do. Break the zone down to areas and number the compounds like so. Using cardinal directions helps too. Pop quiz! Where is compound 2 and where is tunnel extract from compound 2? If you pick this square and you know tunnel extract is to the south, then give yourself a high five. If you learn this method for the first time, teach others what you learned here today so Tarkov can be a better place in the future. I typically run into at least one water filter per run. Make sure to watch the video in the upper right to learn how to maximize profit from used filters. After you hit your last toolbox and village, we're going to head north through the swamps in order to camp the path to Lighthouse Extract. Depending on how big your cojones are, you can make this run during the day, but as always, for loot specific runs, I recommend nighttime. While heading to swamp, keep an eye on the greenhouse to your west. There's a good chance you'll see a PMC or player scav in the area. The door is closed by default, so if it's open, you know there's a creeper in the area. This shack is the first of my 3 extract camping locations. Use the stacked lumber to jump on the house's extension. From there, jump on the roof and move quickly to hide your silhouette. aim at the fence line to the north. Next, sit back, crack open a cold one, subscribe, and enjoy the free target practice. This is a great way to complete your shooterborne kills and the TARKOV shooter questline. A quick tip when looting dead PMCs near extracts. Be prepared to loot by taking off your backpack. 9 times out of 10 the dead PMC will have a backpack, so grab their stuff and get off the X before hostiles walk up on you. And we're back to looting. After looting the 3 wooden boxes and grenade box inside, we're going to head to my second favorite extract camping spot. Congratulations, you made it. Now run up the electric pole and jump on the roof from the extension and get comfortable while you wait for your delivery. After looting these 2 toolboxes, we'll head to my favorite extract camping spot. If it's convenient, make sure you loot the weapon crate next to the broken vehicle. Now look for the light green tree and sit just in front of where the branches touch the ground to hide your silhouette. This is my favorite spot because you can alt-tab and wait until you hear the 2 scavs that are down the fence line. They're like your newly installed proximity alarms. Seldomly you'll hear PMCs running up behind you from swamp to extract, so keep your ears peeled. Remember to drop your rig and backpack prior to running out in the open so you can get in and out as fast as possible.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
Thanks for tuning in. I made this in a prior life, so hopefully the spawns don't change too much. If you liked it, or you just learned something, please make sure you hit that like button, and as always, please subscribe. See ya! Almost forgot. Stay classy, America.
America, fuck yeah. Coming again to save the mother.